Hey history enthusiasts, welcome back to Learn with Knowledge X. Today we're diving deep into the sands of time to uncover 10 astonishing facts about ancient Egypt that will blow your mind. So grab your hieroglyphic decoder and let's get started. Number 1. The construction of the pyramids. The sheer size and precision of these structures are truly astounding. While many believe that the pyramids were built by slaves, recent evidence suggests otherwise. Skilled laborers, not slaves, were the primary workforce behind these monumental structures. These workers were well fed and housed in nearby workers' villages, with some even given the honor of being buried near the pyramids they built. The Great Pyramid of Giza, for instance, consists of over 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing between 2.5 to 15 tons. It's estimated that it took around 20 years to complete, which speaks volumes about the organizational skills and dedication of these ancient builders. Number 2. The mummification process was an intricate art and a critical part of ancient Egyptian culture. The Egyptians believed that preserving the body was essential for the soul's journey to the afterlife. The process began with the removal of internal organs, which were preserved separately in canopic jars dedicated to specific gods. The body was then dried using natron salts, a process that took about 40 days. After drying, the body was wrapped in linen bandages, often with amulets placed between the layers for protection. The entire process could take up to 70 days. Interestingly, the heart was usually left inside the body as it was considered the seat of intelligence and emotion, essential for the weighing of the heart ceremony in the afterlife. Number 3. Pharaohs weren't always men. While the image of the pharaoh is typically male, ancient Egypt had several powerful female rulers. The most famous of these is Hatshepsut, who ruled as pharaoh for over 20 years. She assumed full pharaonic powers and even depicted herself in male clothing and with a false beard to reinforce her authority. Hatshepsut's reign was marked by significant achievements in trade, architecture, and peaceful prosperity. Her mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahri is one of the architectural marvels of ancient Egypt, illustrating her impressive legacy. Number 4. Ancient Egyptian medicine was surprisingly advanced for its time. The Egyptians practiced a variety of medical treatments and had an extensive understanding of medicinal plants and surgical procedures. The Ebers Papyrus, one of the oldest medical texts, details treatments for ailments such as asthma, headaches, and digestive issues. They knew how to set broken bones, perform amputations, and treat wounds with antiseptics like honey and resin. The Edwin Smith Papyrus, another medical document, even describes surgical procedures and anatomy in remarkable detail. Their approach combined practical treatments with spiritual rituals, believing that health was influenced by both physical and supernatural forces. Number 5. Ancient Egyptians loved their cats. Cats were not only pets, but also revered symbols of grace and protection. The goddess Bastet, depicted as a lioness or as a woman with a cat's head, embodied home, fertility, and childbirth. Cats were believed to bring good fortune and were often mummified and buried with their owners. Killing a cat, even accidentally, was considered a grave offense, often punishable by death. Cats helped protect granaries from rodents and were thus vital for food security, further enhancing their sacred status. Number 6. Hieroglyphs. The writing system of ancient Egypt consisted of over 700 symbols and were used for more than just religious texts and tomb inscriptions. These symbols represented sounds, ideas, and objects, and were used in various contexts, including administration, literature, and monumental inscriptions. The deciphering of hieroglyphs was a monumental task accomplished by Jean-François Champollion in the 1820s, using the Rosetta Stone, which had the same text inscribed in Greek, demotic, and hieroglyphic script. This breakthrough allowed us to understand the rich history and culture of ancient Egypt. Number 7. The Great Sphinx of Giza remains one of Egypt's greatest mysteries. This colossal limestone statue, with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh, stands 66 feet tall and 240 feet long. Scholars believe it was built during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre around 2500 BC, but there are many theories regarding its true purpose and origins. Some suggest it represents a guardian figure, protecting the Giza Plateau, while others propose it aligns with celestial events. The erosion patterns on the Sphinx have even led some researchers to argue it might be much older than traditionally thought. Number 8. Labor organization and workers' rights were surprisingly advanced in ancient Egypt. Workers on royal projects, such as the construction of temples and pyramids, were organized into crews with specific tasks. These workers lived in well-constructed villages and received wages in the form of food, clothing, and shelter. The first known labor strike in history occurred during the reign of Pharaoh Ramses III, when workers at Deir el-Medina protested delayed wages by sitting down in a temple and refusing to leave until their grievances were addressed. This shows that even in ancient times, workers demanded fair treatment and compensation. Number 9. Makeup and hygiene were crucial to ancient Egyptians. Both men and women wore makeup, most famously kohl around their eyes. This wasn't just for beauty. Kohl was believed to protect the eyes from the sun's glare and ward off infections. They also used a variety of oils and perfumes made from flowers, herbs, and other natural ingredients to keep their skin soft and fragrant. Hygiene was important too. They practiced regular bathing and used early forms of deodorants made from citrus and cinnamon. Cleanliness was associated with purity and health, reflecting their deep-seated beliefs in both physical and spiritual cleanliness. Number 10. The ancient Egyptian calendar and their understanding of astronomy were incredibly advanced. They created a 365-day calendar based on the solar year, divided into 12 months of 30 days each, with an extra 5 days added at the end. This calendar was essential for agricultural planning, helping them predict the annual flooding of the Nile, which was crucial for farming. The Egyptians were also adept astronomers, observing the stars and planets to guide their construction of pyramids and temples. The alignment of these structures often had significant astronomical meanings, showcasing their sophisticated understanding of the cosmos. And there you have it, 10 crazy facts about ancient Egypt that showcase their incredible ingenuity and influence on the world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more fascinating history content. Let us know in the comments which fact surprised you the most, or if there's another topic you'd like us to explore. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.